Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video I'm going to be covering Grendel the Symbiote Dragon. It made its first appearance in Venom Volume 4, Issue Number 1, that was released in May of 2018. It's also referred to as the Klyntar dragon, and it has variable height and weight, although typically it appears to be around 30 to 40 feet tall, weighing thousands of pounds, and also displaying white or sometimes red eyes with no hair and a blackish color skin, which is obviously due to the fact that it's made of constituent matter of the living abyss. Now, Grendel is a powerful black symbiote dragon that was created directly from the being of Knull, the symbiote god himself. It, alongside a red symbiote dragon known as Big Mother, were the first two ever created by Knull, and are considered the two most powerful ones created, although subsequently there were other symbiote dragons created. Due to these facts, Grendel is far more powerful than other lesser symbiotes, having vast superhuman strength, speed, agility, durability, and stamina. Also having a degree of shape-shifting abilities, as well as an accelerated healing factor and hypersonic flight in an atmosphere. That's not including interstellar flight at much higher speeds. Just like other Klyntar symbiote beings, Grendel has constituent matter manipulation, being able to generate tendrils from its biomass and using its claws, teeth, and fangs to attack prey. But unlike many other Klyntar symbiotes, Grendel does not ever have to be bonded to a host to be powerful and to maintain, although its constituent matter can still be separated into individual pieces that can bond to other hosts. The only weaknesses that the Grendel dragon has exhibited is a susceptibility to high voltage electricity, as well as slightly being weakened by high heat and certain sonic frequencies. Although it's noted that these last two affect him to a much lesser degree than many other symbiotes. Now, as I stated earlier, Grendel was created billions of years ago by Knull alongside Big Mother, being sent out across the universe for billions of years, destroying whole pantheons of gods and driving thousands of civilizations to extinction. Sometime during the 6th century, Grendel and Big Mother arrived on Earth, establishing a lair in a hidden cave beneath a waterfall in Denmark. From this rudimentary headquarters, they would launch their attacks across the planet, destroying entire cities and even devouring wildlife in an effort to subjugate the planet. During these destructive campaigns is when the black symbiote dragon would become known as Grendel by humans. And it's also when he'd catch the attention of the powerful Asgardian thunder god, Thor Odinson, who would battle and defeat the beast by striking it with divine lightning and trapping it inside of a glacier. The tales and depictions of this epic matchup were the basis of the legend of Beowulf slaying a dragon. And it would also be revealed that this vicious dragon had fans on Earth, having a cult of humans that would actually worship it, and that also gathered pieces of its living abyss that fell after its defeat, which bonded to them, giving them hive-minded knowledge of Knull and the rest of the symbiotes. Much later in the 1960s, Grendel's frozen body would be discovered by the S.H.I.E.L.D. organization, who would extract and study samples of its living abyss and determine that this constituent matter could transform beings into predatory monsters. And of course you know how the government thinks. It's time for a new super soldier program, which they aptly named the Sym-Soldier Program. But when S.H.I.E.L.D. realized that Grendel was still alive and began studying a way to kill it, their experiments on the beast would cause their symbiote soldiers to go on berserker rampages, which led to that program being shut down, as well as Grendel and all of the symbiotes being placed into storage until they could figure out what to do with them. But, as hard-headed as we humans are, several decades later, the Weapon Plus program would establish the Weapon V, or Venom Project Super Soldier Program, and would once again use samples of Grendel's living abyss to engineer suits of symbiote bioarmor, although this time they did at least learn how to sever the connection to the hive mind. But one day when Grendel and its symbiote offshoots were being transported to a top-secret location, the dragon would be awakened and somewhat remote piloted by Knull, who would use him as an avatar in a mission to reclaim all of the offshoots extracted by different programs. This would lead to a major battle in Manhattan where Grendel would decimate the New York Police Department and United States Army. It would take some strong intervention by Venom and Spider-Man Miles Morales to slow him down. And although Miles was able to destabilize Grendel's living abyss by using a Venom Blast electrical shock, Knull would coalesce that mass into a humanoid avatar of himself, and then go on to reform the Grendel dragon again. Their conflict would rage on, with the Knull-piloted Grendel flying off, being intent on finding the other pieces of itself to unlock and free Knull from Klyntar. It's worth noting that over the course of these events, Venom, Miles Morales, and Cletus Kasady, aka Carnage, would at different points be bonded with pieces of the Grendel symbiote, with Kasady becoming one of his most powerful forms in Dark Carnage due to this occurrence. And although it seemed as if the mighty efforts of our heroes destroyed Grendel on a couple of occasions, I have a strong feeling that the Grendel symbiote dragon will rise again. Now, due to its powers and abilities, and its influence on the Marvel Universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give the Grendel symbiote dragon a rating of 8, which is an unforgettable rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, and join the new Sage.